Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I'm going to be fixing a pull on a Pavo Etini. I've been working on this one a little bit. It's just a tiny little pull right here, but it was working through nicely with the contrasting thread, so I wanted to show you what I did. So I'm trying to find the path that this particular thread follows. So I'm going to gently tug it. I'm working this direction, I'm pulling the excess this way. So I'm just going to gently tug it and see if I can see where the threads move. And you can sort of see them in the middle of my thumbnail there moving. So I'm going to follow along. Sometimes I'll stretch it back out to see if I can get a better look. And then I'm going to find where the next loop of it is. And sometimes there's two threads so close together, it's hard to get the right one. So there, that part pulled out and it came over here. And you don't want to pull it too far. You want it to have a little bit of a loop so that slowly you're leaving tiny bits of loop and your bigger pull, which is now quite small, disappears. So I'll do that once again. I'll pull it over this way a little. I can see it moving over here. So I'll see which thread it was. Let's try that again. And that one disappeared. So that one's a particularly large float there. That's the difference between being a small float and a big float. Here the thread goes above the fabric and enters in quite far away, whereas sometimes it'll leave and enter quite close to each other. So that's why Etinis are a little bit pull prone, because they have longer floats like that. Hopefully you can see it at this angle. So once again, just I'll try and pull this a little bit to see where it moves. I could see it moving a little bit here. So I go in there and I pull that out. Oh, and it doesn't want to come. The trick is too, when you're pulling this loop, you don't want it to pull too hard, because then you'll just make your pull bigger. There we go. So I'm getting down to the point where I'm done. Thank you.